Well, we're back, and we're gonna wash the totaled car. I'm joking, it's not totaled, but I will tell you what happened to it as we wash the car today. But as you can see, a little dirty. So we're gonna give this car a quick wash. These two rims were both resurfaced, so they look a little different. They look like brand new, which looked weird. It's very strange to me. Like, the other side is so much darker. I don't know how well the camera picks that up, but honestly, it might just be that this side hasn't been washed in a while. But anyways, let's go get our stuff. And also, I did make license, like, vanity plate thingies. So I got bored one night without this car, and I made this for it. So now it is alive on my site. It's honestly forgot what it's called, but it's link in bio. Yeah, that. So let's get ready, shall we? Ugh. It's been so long since I've actually washed a car. So we're gonna use this. Oh dear God. Hello? Where are you dripping from? Is that from when I... Oh my God, I'm crazy. Okay. This is off to an amazing start. So usually I do like a little bit of that, and then I will do sacrilege and almost die trying to get to my soap, because I mix my soaps that way they last a little bit longer, because this one has a ceramic quality to it, while this one really does suds up well. So this is my little mix that I use on my vehicle. And oh, that'll be interesting. Anyways, goddamn. Thinking back, I may edit 90% of this out, just because this is just me prepping. But odds are it'll stay in the video as comedy, because watching me struggle to do very basic things, people find it entertaining. Maybe. I don't know, actually. It's very important to keep this clean. We're just gonna let that fill for a second. Okay. We now have water for the vehicle. Now, it's not like super dirty, but some areas are just really dirty. Like the roof, this whole thing right here. I do a whole lot of highway miles, so that may be the case. But also, this is the setup. I don't think I've ever actually showed you guys this, but this is the setup. Makes life easy. Alright, so after, I'm not kidding, maybe an hour, I found it. It was just laying on the ground. I even went to the store and everything to go replace it, so I'm glad that I didn't find a cheap replacement. But I am lucky to be in Florida, because if I was in literally any other state, my car would be covered in ice right now instead of just a light layer that I posted about this morning. And if you don't follow me on Instagram, it's Schmerov6, and you should definitely do that. Actually, Not really. I mean, most of my stuff is on YouTube now. But if you want like pictures and posts and whatnot of a blue Camaro RS with like custom like license plate frames and all that jazz, I mean, I guess. But honestly, this is where the bulk of the content is. Anyways, what was I talking about before? Oh, yes. So I crashed this car, and they fixed almost every single dent except for this one right here. So they gave it back to me relatively clean. Thank you, Furman of Wesley Chapel. You guys are awesome. It did take about 2 months to get my car back. Jeez. That's better. But surprisingly, most of the wait time wasn't actually on the car itself. It was actually on this rim and that rim, which were, they had to resurface them twice. They had to resurface them. Which, as far as I'm concerned, is pretty unacceptable. And honestly, I talked to the guy that was in charge of like the whole thingy. Not thingy. What am I talking about? Hello? Where to put it? Yeah, I talked to the guy who was in charge of it, and apparently they outsourced their rims, and that's what took it so long to actually get done. But I have a new favorite car, so I'm gonna talk about it, and we're gonna listen. So I used to drive, as my very first car, a Chrysler 300. AKA, this is story time. Oh my god, it's not closing. That was weird. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, Chrysler 300. So basically, my first car that I ever drove myself was a Chrysler 300 that me and my dad had. But that car was kind of a lemon. The sunroof ended up leaking, and then turned out that was going to be a whole ordeal, and it was going to be thousands of dollars to fix. And me and my dad said, you know what? We're good. So I ended up trading that one in, and me and my dad shared a Lexus IS250, which is pretty peak. It was a really fun car, and honestly, I miss it. That car was amazingly engaging and comfortable, and just overall like a great daily driver, where this one is definitely faster. It's a little heavier. That's okay. Actually, no, this one's lighter. I lied. And this one's got a little bit more, how should I say, it's got more personality, especially with this Borla exhaust. And if you haven't heard it, I'll probably fire this thing up at the end of the video. It will be a warm start, but who cares, right? And we're just gonna leave that on the street, and if someone runs over it, I'm just gonna sue them for their entire family. So we're gonna start top down today, because why not, right? And also, for the record, if you live in a different state, it is currently a bone-chilling 65 out. For my Floridian body, that is cold. Like, cold as in, like, this is like a literal punishment. I'm joking. I really hope y'all know that, but yeah, I like to go panel by panel, and I'll like match panels. So like I'll do this panel right here on both sides of the car, and eventually I'll get the whole thing done this way. And don't worry, I will get the nitty gritties, probably off camera. I also did recently go to a car meet, and that I tried to make a video, but there were like freaking 100 people, and I honestly just didn't want to make a fool of myself, so I ended up not filming the actual meet itself, but I did film the drive over with my new 360 camera and the little Forza style thingy that goes right there. So that video should be actually dropping before this one, so I guess if you haven't watched that, go watch it, boy. Alright, we're cleansing the vehicle on a blistering 65-degree day. My hands are freezing. Yes, I know. I'm a big baby. Okay. Now we do doors. Oh, I guess I should actually talk about where the damage was on this car. And now would be a good time as any, because we're actually kind of on the panel that I did hit. I hit right here, right smack here. So there was actually some frame damage, but since technically speaking the whole car is one frame, well, not one frame, but like the Alpha chassis has some weird quirks about it, so it ended up actually not being totaled, which is so cool and very chill. I don't know where this version of talking is coming from, but y'all are gonna have to deal with it or exit out the video. But chances are you already left. But let me know in the comments, do y'all go like up and down like this, or do y'all go like horizontally? Because I like to go up and down, especially on the hood. Pause. I don't know. I just find this to be much more satisfying. And I try to go off my own experiences, not necessarily what everyone on the internet says. So take with that what you will. I forgot how blue this car is. Like, this thing is like blue, like ultra blue. And it's so shiny. I think I may just like me going back into the honeymoon phase of owning this car, because I literally didn't have it for 2 months. I had to like relearn how to drive manual, which was a little weird. But this video is gonna probably not do well. If I had to guesstimate the amount of people that actually want to watch me yap instead of just like drive, probably very few of you. But if you do like this kind of content, definitely keep watching, I guess, because since this car's back, I have nothing better to do than to make videos. And fun fact, that is a hole, aka I can say that this whole car is functional just because of that. Or not, I don't know. The haters are gonna hate. But yes, we will actually be doing a mod series very soon. And I may be getting a new job, which I will inform you of if it actually happens. But if it doesn't, honestly, love being an electrician, so either way, we'll be chilling. Anyways, please don't miss. Oh, I just ruined that whole mitt. Anyways, I'm gonna go blast the back of the car now. Definitely. I never did the back of the car. That's what I missed. But honestly, this part kind of just cleans itself for the most part. But what do we think of the Euro headlight? I mean, Euro tail lights. Me personally, I really like the Euro style that's clear. It just adds like a whole nother element to the car. It makes it like less passenger car-y, where it's like less everyday traffic, I guess you could say. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind like the how the 1LTs come, where they have the different style headlights. In fact, I think they're actually pretty cool. But if I had to do it all over again, I would definitely not pick the non-RS style body, because this one's just like, god damn, you know, like it's just got that little more. Okay, I don't have ADHD at all. You do. This video is actually just in your mind, and it never happened, and you're just wasting your time. I lied. Don't stop watching. Yeah, it's a little weird getting into these little gaps in between the headlights. I mean, whoa, taillights. But it is what it is. We get the job done. I'm gonna catch fit. Actually, how dirty did I get this by? Oh, well, trash can's right there, so. Fudge your nutter, I could have used that on the tailpipes. Well, I guess we're back at square one again. Well, honestly, I feel like the print right here is like way too small. So you peoples will have to let me know if you want bigger size print or if you like it nice and subtle. I like it subtle. So honestly, I lied. You're not getting non-subtlety, because it's not what I want. As far as I'm concerned, I do it for fun more than anything. Like, money isn't, of course money's money, but you know what I mean. It's not a huge deal to me. Ugh. Okay, so we're gonna use this and this. We're gonna use our black line towel. Mind you, if you like these towels, all of them are in the link in bio. These are actually Amazon affiliate links, so I do make a small commission. Oh my lord. Yeah, these are better for like all around towels, versus the black line is literally strictly like a drying towel. Like as you saw, I was using this blue towel a second ago to actually like wash the car, not dry it. But here we are, back at square one, getting all freaky. Yeah. I remember when I first bought these towels and I didn't have like the black line one. I used to like advertise the crap out of this one because I thought it was so amazing. But now that I kind of use it for everything, whew, I more or less just use these for like general stuff. But this is like literally a blanket. This is like 4 feet long. Just like an absolute behemoth of a vehicle. I mean, not vehicle, towel, I guess you could say. The only thing that does concern me still is that tag. I think my boy might be jamming out over there. Just a little. Not a lot, just a little. I think mailman might be geeking. Why is like all my towels like already damp? Like these are just not performing the same way. Is that like a thing like when it's cold outside? Goddamn. And don't worry, I will eventually get a V8, but it probably won't be what you're expecting. It'll probably be something slow, actually, because I'm weird like that. And remember, always stay very detail oriented when you dry your car, especially because you don't want a bunch of water spots. And ideally, actually, I'm making this point to myself right now, dry the sun side first. So like, it doesn't matter if it's nighttime or if you're drying inside. Actually, it's preferred to dry inside. That way you don't contaminate your paint as much, and you actually get more opportunity to get all like 100% of the stuff. Anyways, I will talk to you when I'm done drying. Alright, we are back, and I now have to get like the little spots, but I figured that would be the end of today's video. I don't know how much of this I'll actually post, so if you watched through my obsessive rambling, kudos. I don't think I could actually listen to myself talk for 20 minutes, but apparently you can. And if I didn't post the whole thing, thanks for watching, and I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. I hope it made your day. I hope you look forward to the next POV drive that I do, and I will also continue to do more of the Insta 360, like the 360 style videos with the mount on the back with the microphone. That way you get the cool crackles from the boiler exhaust. And don't worry, that's not bird poop. That's actually just... I missed another spot. Anyways, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And holy long intro outro.